Oh my God, it smells so good, mate.
Smells good, right?
It really does. So what's the next stage?
We're gonna take the carnitas out in chunks and then I gotta shred it.
It smells incredible and it looks amazing as well.
And it's so tender too. You'll watch as I'm starting to shred it to pieces. It just comes apart really, really easily. With the carnitas, you kind of want it to be like juicy but crispy parts.
Yep.
So there's two ways to do it. You can either put it under a broiler and then you just ladle a bit of your juice back on there to make sure that it's staying moist.
Yep.
That takes about 15 minutes. Okay. But you can also pan fry it.
So typically this would normally be an 8-hour slow cook.
Yeah, but with the pressure cooker, 35 minutes. And have whatever the steam release is. So if you end up with kind of big chunks of fat, you can pull those out. I like, if I'm broiling them, to leave those on top and it kind of renders a bit more and melts into it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that in there. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sizzle.
While you're cooking that, I'm gonna get stuck into these avocados here.
Okay, now every week we're donating $1,500 towards a really worthy cause.
Yeah.
You've got a really important one, right?
Yes, so the charity I represent is the Garvin Institute. There's someone I've been involved with since Celebrity Apprentice. I was representing them on the show as well.
Yep.
And that's primarily because they have a wing that researches lupus, lupus research and autoimmune disease. So they do a lot of cancer research. It's all scientifically based research. It's amazing what they're doing. They're doing like a lot of DNA, genome encoding. It's very advanced stuff. But it's obviously very close to my heart because something my wife has suffered with for few years now.
It's touched you personally, yeah.
Yeah, and it's really touched me personally. So whatever we can do to support those guys, we need more money for research and it's fantastic that you give us the opportunity to do it.
Get your vote in because at the end of the series, the very best dish, the one with the most votes, will get an additional $10,000 donated towards it.
$10,000. On that note, you know, are you going to vote for a chef that's like cooking up every single day, all these fancy dishes? Or are you going to vote for the guy that doesn't know how to cook and has really pulled this out of the bag?
Who has pulled it out of the bag?
I'm gesticulating with this knife a bit too much. I'm getting excited, so I'll put that down. All right.
You've already got my vote. It's all right. It's okay.
Have I, Trevor?
Totally.
I'm going to hold you to it. So we want it to be nice and moist, but we want a little bit of crunch on there as well.
Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more this avocado oil.
I think it's coming along nicely. Speaking of avocado, I've actually knocked this out of the park. Look, I just pulled that straight out of the shell. Who's a professional chef now?
What is going on here? I'll tell you what.
Hey, put that in your pipe and smoke at Brendan Pang. Now the tea towel keeps them nice and warm and you get a bit of steam in there. So we've got some avocado. Now this is basically mix and mash. We're going to put the base down. We're going to put the pork on first.
Okay.
Now I put just a tiny bit of fresh onion on there. Some cilantro. Radishes.
Radish.
Big fan of the radish. All right. You can add habanero.
Habanero. A little bit of spice.
Some avocado. And the final touch.
Just a little bit of lime juice.
Lime juice.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
That is amazing.
I cooked that. Hey.
I'm so impressed. And again, all these ingredients you can grow at home in your own garden. Beautiful pork cooked in 35 minutes.
And that pork will keep in the fridge really well. So you just add the juice back in with the pork, leave it in the fridge, pull it out when you want, fry it up, good to go.
You nailed it, my friend. Well done.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much.